Hello everyone, welcome to a LEGO Star Wars set review. Let's have a look at set number 75408, the Jango Fett buildable helmet. This set contains 616 pieces, released officially on May 1st of 2025, and is, a Jango Fett helmet based off of Attack of the Clones. If you do go on to enjoy this review, please make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe. Let's jump into this 18+ set. Here we have the Jango Fett helmet, and when this first got revealed, I was very excited. The price tag was a little bit tough to swallow, but, Jango Fett is probably one of my favorite Mandalorian characters, so I kind of bit the bullet just to get it right away. I'm sure that, like with every helmet, it'll go on sale eventually, but hey, I overall wasn't disappointed with the build experience, because that's what you're buying this for, is a nice display piece. And yeah, I love the build techniques about this. I haven't built the Boba Fett one, but I do have that on my wish list, so unfortunately I can't compare those two. But I do notice some similar techniques to that of Jango and the Mandalorian one. So, admittedly, the Mando one released a few years ago prior to this one, but I think this little divot probably is the best thing I could show as an example for a comparison. Just overall, these have some similar build techniques. Obviously, they're different, but I think they look great together just as Mandalorian character helmets. Now, I have my issues with this helmet, but this helmet sure is much better in comparison. Build techniques are slightly different. Like, you could just see how the curves are just overall different, as well as like the side things here. The back is similar, but of course different. So in case you're wondering, you're not getting an exact same build technique. You are getting something fresh and unique with this helmet. It is also worth mentioning on the bottom, they have the colored studs to show that this is Jango's helmet, which is a nice little Easter egg detail that I've always appreciated. So what for features, I guess we should talk about. The main feature I really like, which is the only feature, is the rangefinder. You can flip it up or down. Now, it may seem like nothing to you guys, but I really do like how this was built, because normally with the piece that's used here, it's more easily shown when I flip it downwards, there's that little bit sticking out. This is basically the way they tackle this is so great. With the Captain Rex helmet, I had the issue of just like his rangefinder. Like, yes, it was cool and all, but like I just didn't like how this stuck out. So the fact that they kind of fixed that issue with the Jango one right here, and it just looks basically seamless. Now, there's nothing they really could have done to fix the end here when it's sticking down, but the fact that, like, it's like not there impresses me all the more. Now, okay, I've been gloating over how amazing this set is. It's time for me to rip into it. I don't like the stickers with this set. Which, I know you're probably thinking, wait, why is there stickers with this? It's a helmet set. Take a look at this sticker sheet, okay? So you see how it's all, like, specific tiles and whatnot? Well, I'm not joking, unfortunately, when I say the detail around here at the top of the helmet, which, I don't know, it's more obvious in person than it is on camera, that it's just not the same shade of gray. Now, this isn't anything new with LEGO Star Wars or just LEGO in general, but I still feel like it's something worth complaining about, because, you're forking out quite a lot for this display set, and, if they can print the plaque, surely they got the budget just to make this if they want to go for that added detail. Otherwise, why is it there other than for just, added detail? Because I'm not fully satisfied with the alignment of the stickers. It's literally just like some dark gray lines. I mean, yeah, you got that little thing at the front there, but like, honestly, like, if you just didn't have that, I probably would have been fine with just the 1x2 sticker. But then, of course, then some nitpicky person might be like, well, then you don't have the lines. It's just not accurate. And I'm just... It's one of those things where, like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't, and it's disappointing. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in the designer's shoes on which way to lean, and, like, yeah, sure, the stickers are nice, but the end product is just a pain in the ass. Like, it was my least favorite part of this set overall, was the stickers, and that's really just where my biggest complaint is. Anywho, I mean, like I said, the only printed piece here is the Jango Fett plaque. I mean, so yeah. Anywho, that's enough talking about the helmet. Let's have a look at what else is included with this set. Having a look at the instructions, you have just a white background with the rendition of the helmet on the front there. Looks alright, but I just worry, like, say someone's eating, like, cheesies and they're building this set. That's going to very much appear on the instructions, but regardless, QR code, get some points, get some digital building instructions if you so choose, whatever, when you first get your own copy of this set. Anywho, opening up to the first few pages here, you have some screenshots of Jango Fett. Well, I guess one of them's artwork, but whatever. As well as some words from Jens, the designer with this set. So you can pause the video if you want to have a read there. And there is it in other languages right there. Yeah, pretty straightforward building techniques. I enjoyed it overall. It was a nice thing to build on stream. But yeah, also just regular progress bar. No minifigure one is needed, but anywho, thought it was worth mentioning. Flipping all the way to the back, you have just the completed model there, as well as just a parts listing that goes on for a few pages, a win, and then the Star Wars logo at the back there. As for extra pieces, this is what was included with my copy of this set. So overall, I mean, it's a great helmet set. I mean, like I mentioned, love the build techniques. It just looks overall great on the shelf. I personally have mine on display with my Jango Fett UCS set. Highly recommend picking this up if you are a Attack of the Clones, Jango Fett, Mandalorian, whatever kind of fan. That price tag is a little steep. But, I mean, when you look at what's currently on the shelves for Star Wars helmets, this is definitely one of the better ones for that price point compared to others. So, I mean, if you can find this on sale, great. I feel like a comfortable price for this would be like 70, 75 Canadian, rather than the 90, I believe it was, that I paid. So, yeah, I definitely got a little bit nostalgia blinded when I bought this set, but I mean, it's okay. I personally love Attack of the Clones, so this set is great for me, and it could be great for you too. It's really just up to if you need this. I know that there's people out there who are completionists. So, yeah, it'll look great if you have, like, say, a Clone Trooper helmet or a Mandalorian helmet. So, there's those two on display for you guys, give you guys an idea, but yeah, those are more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments section down below. I'd actually be curious to hear, what Star Wars helmets do you have in your collection? Let me know. Anyways, guys, that concludes this review. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.